Hey everybody, what's going on? Dace here, and today we are going to be checking out the Adventure Pals on Nintendo Switch. And for those who are wondering, yeah, it's been a long time since I did a video. So during this episode, I'll be chatting about why I stopped doing videos for a while, what I got up to during that time, why I'm getting back into it now, and all of that fun stuff. But let's just start the game and we will go from there. So I just did a sound test earlier, so that's what that one is. So we're just gonna go right here. I think we're good with one player. So we'll see how this all goes. But yeah, I'm really stoked to just chat for a few minutes. So we are right in the action, and as you can see, we have rainbow Monopoly money coming out of this kid's ass by the buckets full. But just look at the visuals here. Look at the colors, the background, the little fire with the cauldron or the pot. Good morning, birthday boy. Morning, Papa. While you were sleeping, I made a little something for you. Follow me. Just look at this. And we do have... Oh, he's got flips. I think at some point we can probably get double jumps. It feels like the kind of game for that. But right from the get-go, we have wall jumps, which is awesome. Keep up with your old man. Hop, hop, hop. Let's go, dude. Time to smashy smashy, my boy. Use your sword to break through the rocks. Sweet. The wild lands are crawling with monsters who attack anything they see, so always be careful when... Look out! Oh, just like, honestly, the trees, the sunlight shining down, the rich purple color, the mushrooms, like everything here is so cool. Nothing like squishing some jelly in the morning, just need some peanut butter now, eh? Haha. I took some damage, so I'm going to swig a healing potion. You should too. Sweet. So I love how quick and easy everything is. Healing potions will also trigger automatically when you run out of health. That was a very odd and specific sentence. Do your old man a favor and use a bomb from your backpack to clear these rocks. Okay, so we open this up. Like that. And guess what? Of course, there's gotta be something down here. Swing. Okay, I think we're good. Just go like that. Oh, look at the cake. Happy birthday, my boy. Your present is baked inside the cake. Wowee, is it a naughty dancer? A beanbag full of kittens? A selection of fine cheeses? To find out, don't blow out the candles, blow up the cake. What a brilliant idea. Sweet. Best pals. And there you have it, the Adventure Pals. Oh, my sweet cheese is a giraffe. I'm gonna call her Sparkles. Be sure to take care of your new pal. You two will need each other. Hot dang, it's my old pal, Mr. B. Is he coming to wish you a happy birthday too? Oh, on the B-bot. Look at this guy with his fishbowl hat. I've been looking for you, old pal. I've got an overly elaborate evil plan. I'm turning old people into hot dogs for reasons. And you're lucky number one. I swear to God. Okay, well. Hey, look, that's Dad's hat. It is ours now. We better look after this. Okay, so the action... Okay, that's the action for Papa. And there you have it. We have just rolled credits. I want to thank everybody for checking out this game with me and just sticking with it until the end. This was definitely a long one. But hey, we did it. We absolutely did it. Maybe he's having a dream of some sort. Or he, yeah, has taken an excessive amount of drugs. Oh man, my head, it's killing me. Mom, what happened? Thank your stars, these traveling foxes rescued you and carried you home. Were you playing with bombs again? Children shouldn't play with highly dangerous explosives. Mr. B, he took Papa and said something about turning him into a hot dog. That's ridiculous. Any more fibbing and I'll wash your mouth out. The little dude is telling the truth. We heard that mustache guy demanding rubies as he flew away. Mr. B is ransoming your Papa for rubies? I can't raise a child with a Frankfurter. The only place you can get rubies are in bandit camps, deep within the wild lands. Me, it's dangerous to go alone. I'm just a kid. The lighthouse is the only thing keeping the pirates at bay. I have to stay to protect it. You'll be fine, probably. Go to the location I'm marking on your map and come back with a ruby. Sweet. Yeah, just look at how bright and cheerful everything is. This is so cool. So yeah, anyway, I can definitely start chatting away now that we've got all that stuff out of the way. So yeah, anyway, the reason for those who don't know, I have two channels, this one and just look at the colors here. Holy smokes. And Shmooptopia, which is my dedicated shmup channel. At the time that I stopped doing videos, I wasn't really sure where I wanted to take things, and it was kind of getting to the point where it was just a lot of time investment, and I just wanted to come away for a while, more or less. And so I stopped. And then this past November, and we might as well just go to the level. This past November, I noticed that my shmup channel, even though I hadn't done any videos or anything at all for a long time, I noticed that the channel had continued to grow with literally zero effort. Like these two channels had always been just a casual, low effort sort of project. I would just slap together Let's Play videos or first looks, and that was it. But when I saw Shmooptopia, hey you, don't you know people ain't allowed? I've come for the ruby, bandit. Typical human, you ain't getting nowhere near our ruby. This is it, Sparkles. Our adventure starts with an old-fashioned beatdown. Time to beat him right off. Okay, sweet. So yeah, just look at the purple colors here. Holy smokes. So yeah, anyway, to continue my thought, when I saw what Shmooptopia was doing, I just felt inspired to see what I could do if I actually applied myself. And so that's what I did. I just committed myself completely to upping the production quality, offering value, like making quality videos, all that kind of stuff. Look what you're doing with that delicious cupcake. Oh, I found it floating around. Oh, cupcakes tend to do that. I was going to eat it. No, bring them to me. I'm the cupcake king. Bring me cupcakes. I will reward you. Don't ask how. It's a process. Come find me at the shop. Until then, little human, farewell. Cool. So that's that. I wonder... Yeah, okay, we don't need to bother with that. So yeah, I was just 100% into just actually seeing what I could do with the channel. And it was crazy because for years, it had just not really done anything. And it had more or less never gone above 200 something. And then very quickly, the channel just started growing. And we're almost at our first 1,000 now, which is pretty mind-boggling considering how little time I've actually been serious about the channel. So yeah, that's been awesome. But lately, within I think the last week or so, I started watching my buddy Danny's YouTube videos again. You can check him out at Switch Underground. He does a bunch of Let's Plays, and I've always really enjoyed his approach to gaming, and it's something I can totally get behind and something that I always enjoy doing myself. Just giving a personal look into life, just different intimate things instead of just always focusing on like, oh, this is what I'm doing in the game. And I just felt like, okay, with how focused I am on Shmooptopia, it would be nice to just get back to doing variety of... Oh, dude, no way! it would be nice to do some variety stuff, because I'm not always thinking about, okay, what's the next episode I need to do for Shmooptopia, what's the next big topic, or all that. Sometimes it's nice to just let your mind rest from production mode, and this is a perfect outlet, a creative outlet as well, where I can just sit back, relax, and check out other games too. Like, there are oodles of games where I've been wanting to play them, but I know that I'm never going to pick them up, or at least not anytime soon. But the thing is, if I'm doing a Let's Play, if I'm getting back into that kind of rhythm, then all of a sudden, it's just a perfect opportunity to play some of these games. The Adventure Pals is a prime example. I got this ages ago physically because it looked amazing. I was stoked to check it out, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to start this now. I'll play it someday, and I honestly, there's no way I was going to start it anytime soon. Like, it could have been years. But boom, I decided to get back into doing videos, and here we are, jumping into this and loving every moment so far. So that's kind of the channel-related stuff. If you don't know Shmooptopia, please check it out if you're into shmups. You will likely never see shmup stuff on this channel unless I'm just saying something to direct people to that channel. But that's where I do all the shmup videos. So I do shmup psychology stuff, guides for less experienced players, so that you can get your like 1cc's and things like that, and just other things. All sorts of variety. Some reviews. I'm not big on reviews, to be honest. I just more or less do them when I'm really stoked about a game. But yeah, so that's kind of that stuff. Other than that, we've had a lot of things in the works in life. Some things I'll get into now, other things I won't because it's not so relevant. But about a year and a half ago, Autumn and I had a little girl. So she's, yeah, definitely a handful. She keeps us busy. And that's kind of just what can happen when you surrender to the pleasures of the flesh. So yeah, that's been a wild time. If you're a parent already, like we're first-time parents. If you're a parent already, you already know just how life-changing that situation is. Like, your whole world is just transformed in ways you can never fathom. So yeah, that's been a wild time. But yeah, it's just really great, because in ways I thought I would probably not come back to Stonebeak and do anything. But then the more I thought about it, it was just, yeah, it made so much more sense and kind of felt like the component I required to sort of balance the shmup stuff because of how hyper concentrated it is at times. I wonder if I can go down here. Yes. I'm not even focusing on health, but now that I look up there, I don't think I've even taken hits or anything. But yeah, it's interesting because when I think about Danny's channel and how most other people do their channels, it's like, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like, I want to sit back, and it's not so much about what the person is playing, it's about what they're sharing, what they're talking about. What is going on here? Level up. Oh, sweet. Oh, okay, so XP magnet. Sick of chasing XP orbs and make them come to you. Bigger bag. Your teeny weeny bag is so small. Make it magic and carry more ammo for each item. Or spirit bag. When you die, you will drop this spirit bag. Reach it to reclaim your lost coins. Oh, that's cool. I don't really care about the XP magnet. These two are sweet, though. I'm not sure which one I want to do. I mean, extra inventory space, or at least increasing the max amount for certain weapons is sweet, but you know what? Let's just do that. I'm just going to assume that no more lives will ever be lost in this game. You know what? We don't want to go there yet. But yeah, that's the thing. It's always like, sometimes you drift away from certain friends, certain channels, watching videos, and I feel like that was the case with Danny for a while, but getting back to his stuff was just such a powerful reminder and inspiration to keep doing what I have enjoyed doing, and also to just continue checking out his stuff too, because he's super down to earth. He always has these very thoughtful discussions, well, not discussions, but just he talks while he plays, and it's about anything and everything, and it's just genuinely enjoyable to hear and just to hang out in that kind of sphere. So that's been really exciting. So that's more or less everything I want to cover in this episode. I think each time I will just have a talking point or two that I know I want to explore, or just things that I feel like sharing. It doesn't necessarily need to be topics, but just sharing what's going on in life, things that have come to mind, that sort of stuff. Okay, so that's that. I suppose we could even just go up this way. But yeah, this game is beautiful. I cannot get over this. And the controls feel fantastic, and just everything looks so cool. I'm super glad I'm finally playing. Oh, dude! Spikes? I'm super glad I'm finally checking this out. Oh, we gotta collect the coins again? Well, we know not to go down there. Jeez. Because that's just like crazy. If there's one thing I really enjoy, it's the fact that this, so far, doesn't require any sort of studying the tutorial. Like, everything is very straightforward and simple to use. It's not like you're looking deep into menus and all this kind of stuff. It's just you jump in, a few minutes later you're just cruising along through adventure land, having a merry time. Can we make it? Yes. Oh, just so cool. But yeah, I've got... Last night, when I was brainstorming what games I could potentially do... Oh my god. I had over 40 games. I put a folder together. Look at that sweet gem. Anyway, we'll just get this, and then yeah, I'll finish out with a bit more chatting. But yeah, I've got over 40 games that I thought to myself, yeah, these are ones that I could totally share with everyone. A C rank, well, that's okay for our first time through this. And we got 5 out of 5 cupcakes. I'm not sure what that drink thing is. It's probably a hidden item somewhere. I'm not sure where we will snag that. But so far I'm really stoked. And I think one thing that kind of maybe contributed to feeling burnt out was my approach to Stonebeak at the time. I think we'll just kind of cruise around here while I chat for just a minute longer. Because I think in the past, my method was pick one game, record the whole thing from start to finish, and that's what you release. Sure, you might have like a first look or whatever else thrown in to keep things kind of mixed up, but it's like, okay, one game here, and here you go. So in that sense, not everyone is gonna, like, probably most people aren't gonna want to watch one episode after another of the same game, even if you're spacing them out one episode a week or whatever. That's just not, yeah, it's not the most interesting unless you're super into a specific game. But the chances of that happening are, like, for like a viewer anyway, is pretty slim. And one thing I really enjoy about how I want to do it now is just allowing these to be much more spaced out. And so I think that's what we're going to do. There's just something very refreshing about all of this. And it's, yeah, I'm glad to be back. So anyway, we're going to leave off there for now. Thank you so much for checking this out and listening to the ramblings that I got into. And yeah, I'm just really, really stoked. So anyway, have a stellar one. Thanks again, and we will see you next time, everybody.